guys, welcome back to the channel. Let's talk about some muln. We got a little bit more PR today, which was awesome. Muln Automotive soars after securing sales license for GO EV in Europe. So what does that all entail? It says Muln Automotive has secured exclusive sales distribution and branding rights to the new compact urban delivery electric vehicle, the GO. I don't know if you looked at it. It's probably nothing I'm going to be buying, but it is probably a pretty nice fit for the European market and what they do over there and for the last mile delivery. And what all does that entail? Licenses for Spain, France, Germany, UK, and Ireland. So we know who we're going to be picking up there. I'm going to be joining in on that commercial vehicle lineup, which is the Class 1, Class 2 EV cargo vans. Perfect. We have the man in place to do that. I like to see it. Muln GO intended for companies focusing on the last mile deliveries, which we talked about. It is a smaller car, very affordable, so I could see some people wanting to pick up this. The range is not all that great, but we are just talking about last mile, so 124 miles, whatever, is what it is. It's affordable, and if they can deliver this day after day, perfect. $11,999 plus VAT and local transportation, so it's going to be a little bit of tax that's going to be on there, bringing that price tag up just a little bit, but not a big deal. Essentially, this transaction provides the company revenue generating opportunities, promotes and extends the company's brand into other countries, awesome, while at the same time allowing the company to remain fully focused on its mission of manufacturing its lineup of electric vehicles in the USA. Love to hear it. So what are we looking like on the shorts? They are coming in. Again, I don't want to see them piling in, but they're coming in. We're still overpowering them. Perfect. So live short interest percent of the free float coming in at 22.69%. Got a pretty decent rise there today. Live short interest 76.08 million, another decent rise there today. Utilization made a pretty decent jump today, up to 86.83%. Cost to borrow coming in at 5.98%. Look for that cost to borrow to start increasing as these shares are going out on loan and the utilization is going up. We're going to probably see this start increasing, and I definitely want to see that increase if we're going to have these shorts that want to continue to come in here. As we've said in several videos in the past, this 50-cent strike level is going to be probably one of the toughest hurdles right now for us to jump through. We also talked about a breakout, a retest of the trend line, and then a push back up through that 50-cent strike. That's going to be the ideal place for a trend line test and to have those call options really help pull us through there. So this is almost playing out picture perfect as to what we've been explaining, and I like to see that. So a little bit of theory, I guess, or my opinion as to why. I have some 50-cent strikes. I have plenty of time on them. I'm waiting to see if I want to exercise them or what they're actually going to do. But they've been up in holding 250% and been up 350%. From time to time on this journey that we've been following for the last week or so. So there is a lot of value in those options, and if people are holding a lot of them, then logically whenever we crack that 50, you can expect a third to a half of those options to come off the table, which would pull us back down for a trend line retest, and then whoever's still holding and still buying is going to push us back up through that 50 to be able to hold. So that's what I'm watching closely, is how are we going to respond at this 50-cent level. So far so good. Looking at it on a shorter time frame, we have our trend line. Our trend line is being respected. This is a very short time frame, so is it going to hold? We're going to find out. We're going to find out tomorrow, actually, because I think we're either going to have to respect it and make our move up, or we are going to find ourselves consolidating. Now, as long as we can hold that 50-cent line for the remaining of the week, that's awesome in my opinion. Next thing we're looking for, strikingly different. If we get wheels on the ground for that strikingly different toward, this chart is going to look good. If we for some reason delay or do not have wheels on the ground, this chart could look totally different whenever that time comes. We have till the 27th. I think that's Thursday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, we do not want to see any kind of delay news come out of Mullen saying that it's not going to kick off. We don't want to see them saying that they're not going to be able to put wheels on the ground for that strikingly different tour. If we get anything to the positive side as far as strikingly different goes, I think this chart looks really amazing. We get the opposite news, account protection mode, guys. So that's what we're looking at. You guys know what I'm looking at for the upside. I'm looking for somewhere in the 64 to 65 cent range. If we can continue this week, I really think we have a strong chance of getting there. It doesn't mean that it's the top. It just means that that's the next point that I'm looking for, right? We've broken through our trend line. We've broken through our 50-cent strikes. We've broken through our MAs. We are on the move. So this is my next level of serious concern, 64, 65 cents. How are we going to respond up in there? Are we going to be able to break out? We have room. We have plenty of room. You know, if it can break these trend lines, then I mean, before we hit our fib circle, you're seriously back into the dollar and some change. So let's see how the news continues to come out. As far as the week goes, so far everything is looking rock solid. Everything is looking awesome. I'm keeping my eye on it. You guys should be doing the same as well. So I appreciate you coming back and watching another one. I will catch you in the next video. I hope you had a great day in the markets. As always, stay golden, people, and may your accounts stay green.